Yeah, it's me. You thought you weren't going to see me. I didn't think you were going to see me. But here I am on commentary. It's a Grand K. You know what it is. Repping the Shy. Here we are at Combo Breaker 2025. All in together. It's just me, Oos, but you know what it is. We've done this before. We do it again. Anyway, we are getting into some Power Stone Top 4. Power Stone Top 4. First, we're going to have our winners. Then we're going to have our losers. So keep it locked for the action here. Power Stone back, of course, because of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Been running strong kind of for the past year. This game was at EVO. So there we go. Our top 2 in winners here. We got Zero Ambition. We got Argar. Argar, your EVO winner. Zero Ambition, your TO. And, of course, a high placer here for Power Stone. Shout out to everything that Zero Ambition does. But, yeah, we are ready to go ahead and pretty much get into it here. Argar going to be P1, Zero Ambition going to be P2, of course. I know they need to go ahead and check and set up a couple of things as far as buttons, but yeah, this is winners finals, and so I know they are excited to go ahead and rep on the big stage here. Power Stone, let's go. All right, so we're running the Falcon, running the Wong-Tong here. Falcon is a solid character. Wong-Tong, you know, he's got those great specials here, very high rated, great with the speed as well. You don't want that character getting the Power Stones, but let's see how good of a job Argar does it. Argar, of course, you know, very good Falcon player. We're going to stick to his American name for reasons. If you know, you know. All right, aiming with the missiles. Wong-Tong with the speed. All 4 are going to miss. Argar goes ahead and gets all the Power Stones. Here we go. Sword, got him. And, of course, he's going to go ahead and utilize the weapons where he can. He does not, for the most part, at a high level. You will see a lot less use of the power moves to go ahead and whittle down your bar. You want to go ahead and make use of these items where you can. There goes a missile. He let it fly. There goes another missile. He just can't catch him. All right. Now, can he dodge these? Oh, he got caught on the last one there. He's going to get the 5, but it doesn't matter. Power Stone's back out. Zero Ambition still in this, of course. Got 2 bars and something. Ah, he was just a little too close. Gonna go ahead and get hit by that. Oh, and this is hard to run from for Zero Ambition here. He's gonna go ahead and spend a little bit of meter to try to catch him. So far, though, those missiles have not been able to catch him. The flames, can he escape? All right, so he lands on him, but the thing is that fusion mode has super armor, so he just shot him anyway. Good catch there, Zero Ambition. Oh, gets knocked out of him. That's all 3. He is going to go ahead and Power Stone it up. 1, 2, catches them with the second one. And shooting again, and Argar not afraid to go ahead and utilize the meter here to go ahead and try to catch him. Gets thrown. All right, he was in the sky. He wasn't able to throw him. A little bit of a weird position to read there. Made the best of it. Got him in the standard combo. Trading with the objects, trading with the objects. What's it gonna be? Gun. Midnight Special. Not able to hit him, puts it down. We're throwing and trading. The hammer. This character's a little fast. Are you gonna be able to hit him? Argar still with the life lead though. So if you're gonna try something, you know, now's the time. 43 seconds, still a lot of time on the clock. He said, no sir, I do not want a cocktail. Nice jump there from Argar, holding the box, able to still go ahead and dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the missiles are going to miss. Ah! Oh no, everybody gets hit. That Power Stone is going to fly. Zero Ambition sitting on 1, and he chooses to fight here instead of grabbing those. There he goes now. And of course, Wong-Tong very dangerous in this mode. Oh, he's still not able to catch him. Catches him with the last hit. Lot to make up. Lands in it, not able to get away. Spirit Bomb, lend me your energy. No, he, gonna get landed on. A little bit of health, 1 second, that's the round. Argar gonna take the first one. And this is winners final, so this should be first to 3. All right, so let's see if Zero Ambition changes characters. No, he's not going to, so we're gonna get the same match, run it back. We're gonna stick to Dull Sound here. It's gonna be player. So far, they are hovering on. All right, we're going to Manches. No Manches way. All right, so this, of course, much more of a compressed stage. Until you break open everything, kind of fewer objects. A few things to accidentally grab as well, as far as like block that bar, the wall, Molotov cocktail there. Not a bunch of use. Gets hit with that because he wasn't real close. Fusion, baby, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Spends it, dodges them again. Zero Ambition doing a great job of dodging these missiles. 4, 5, gets hit by the 6th one. All right, he's going to cost speeder. 1, 2, 3. All right, first one gonna hit. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead. Can you dodge these? All right, and smart enough to go ahead and roll. Air throw. Good stuff there from Zero Ambition. Dive kick, but no, nobody home. All right, we're back with the 3:57 to clock. The piece. The jammy. And we're gonna switch that for this hammer like we're playing Donkey Kong. Nobody home. He said, I'm not Mario. I'm not Donkey Kong. Get that away from me, bro. This ain't Smash Brothers. Power Stone. Nice back throw. All right. That is going to be 2 stones for Argar. All right. He said the gun is on the other hand. The foot. I don't know. The gun's on something. Anyway, I'm going to shoot you. Dang. Gets kicked in the face. Argar, strong round again.
Are you ready? Action.
Dive kick, dive kick, dive kick. Catch, return, not my problem. Boom, boom. All right, get him out of here. All right, the teddy bear, the most dangerous object in the world. It hurts so fluffy. All right, that's not gonna hit anybody. Sword, sword. Catches him, that's 2 stones. Third, is he gonna beat him to it? Oh, that was a nice string, but he gets dove kicked anyway. All right, gonna miss with that. Here's the fire. Watch out, player. Caught him anyway. He was just out of position. All right, here's the sword again. Last time that spelled doom for you, Zero Ambition. Got to dodge. He's got the speed. He's hit with it again. He's got the flames. Looking to go ahead and make use of that before going ahead and changing. And yeah, if he catches him with a good fusion, that will take him out on the split. Missiles, missiles, missiles. Another one. The pipe, this could be dangerous because he does have super armor. He can't be pushed back. All right, he's going to do it. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he dodged the first half of it, but not the second. Argar, that is going to be 2 on the board. This is winner's final, so it's first to 3. All right. What change we're going to see? All right. Characters, the same. Stage is going to be Tongan. So we're going to Wongtong stage. Big table in the middle. All right, Zero Ambition. You gonna serve him, or are you gonna be dinner here? Good catch. Ah, goes ahead, kicks that table. Boom, Molotov cocktail, nobody home. All right, that lands on him. Gets out of the stun in time, still gets shot with the missile. Argar. No speed. He's got the pipe. He's got the super armor. 1, 2, nobody home. Ah, takes a kick, but again, gets hit by that because that dive kick is not going to knock down. Misses with all 4. He's pretty close. It was dodge 2, 3, 4. Catches him. I don't know if he meant to actually grab that beam.
Are you ready? Action.
All right, he's holding it very menacingly. The chair. Have a seat, buddy. No, you have a seat. All right. You have a rocket. I don't want a rocket. All right, good stomp there. Catches him on the ground. All right, Argar again. Powered up, souped up, stronger than ever. Trudy, take out this small child. Jarvis, hit him with the pipe. 3, 2, better roll. Nice. Air throw. Yeah. And Zero Ambition on the back foot here. Runs around. Doesn't get hit by any of the rockets. Gonna drop that for the sword. Look out, buddy. You're pretty close. Yeah. Aragar moves on with a 3. So that is going to put Aragar in grand finals. He will be awaiting the winner of Zero Ambition and whoever wins this next match out of our top 4. So we got loser semis coming up. Aragar happily sitting there in grand finals, repping Florida with the hat. Shout outs to everybody supporting Power Stone out here on offline events. Shout outs to everybody out there playing Power Stone online in Discord, CFC2, Fightcade, Dreamcast, whatever you're playing. Thanks for keeping retro alive, people. It's the Grand K, hanging out, repping the shy, chilling. It's just me. But yeah, this is our Power Stone top 4 combo breaker 2025. All in together, community tournaments. So go ahead and check out the crowd here. Everybody on Saturday, technically day 2 of Combo Breaker. So we got a lot of gaming going on, a lot happening in this room. I know there's some Third Strike kind of going on nearby to us. They've been playing some ST, so all kind of games in this room. So shout outs to just all the stuff going on when it comes to AIT. I know they're playing some Tekken 8 Ball, Sailor Moon. Yeah, they all over. So up next, we are in Power Stone to get back to relevant topics. J-Force and Nano. J-Force and Nano. This is losers semis. Losers semis. The winner of this will face Zero Ambition. So then we will see, will Zero Ambition get the run back in grand finals, or is he going to be one of these players to unseat Zero Ambition when it comes to the up and coming, the strongest of the strong in Power Stone? Coming at you, Power Stone 1999 to infinity. I know there's people, when I see Power Stone stream, sometimes people be like, what am I looking at? It's Power Stone, all right? 1999, before Y2K. You had to be there. Strong launch of the Dreamcast. Real strong game from Capcom. Of course, this is now in the Capcom Fighting Collection CFC2. So you got your chance to check out this game. Check out Power Stone 2. Of course, CVS 2 is there. CVS 1 is there. Capcom Fighting Evolution. There's a lot of games going on in that collection, so make sure to go ahead and peep them. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get our buttons set, and then we're going to go ahead and run right into it. I know that Nano, from what I've seen, has been a Wongtong player. Oh, he's a Galuda player, that's right. So yeah, repping the big men, repping the big men. Looks like J-Force is another Falcon player here. So half of the top 4 is Falcons.
Are you ready?
All right, let's get it. Looks like we got a button check really quickly. And no, we've been running this on a couple setups. So people are set up for Dreamcast. People are set up for PlayStation. I think that Nano actually may be using a Dreamcast pad. So, you know, shout outs to keeping it retro. But real cool stuff. And I think a couple of them are actually running the Dreamcast pads. So, you know, they're doing a true style, the old school when it comes to Power Stone. You're saying maybe different systems. I want the same feel. But yeah, they want to go ahead and check every button here. So we are making sure the fusion buttons do what they do. And I think we're going to go ahead in a second and put it back out to the menu, unless no. J-Force is going to go ahead and check his fusion, so trust me, all your missing is people testing buttons here. But again, we're going to go ahead and get this going. This is Losers Semis. The winner of this will face Zero Ambition. That is going to be Losers Finals, so that should be first to 3. And Grand Finals will also be first to 3. All right, so we are ready to get it going. We are in London, slightly tiered stage, mostly on the same level, except for the tarps there. Ow! All right, got a little too close to the sun, got hit with a whole bench. I hate when that happens. That's why I always wear sunglasses. All right, Ground shove. Knocks him out of the way. He wasn't expecting it here. Nano trying to get him in his clutches. Nano loves to go ahead and utilize that grapple afterwards, so he's going to spin that meter. All right, he stays away from him. Good dodges. Nice stuff there from J-Force to go ahead and stay alive, preserve some of his health. Object, no. Take this, you piece of trash. No table, sir. I didn't order no table. All right, J-Force now the one going to go ahead and go into the Power Stone. All right, has a super armor there. That's not going to knock him back, but he uses the escape. That misses him. All right, a couple of the missiles hit him, but nothing crazy. Hey, look what I brought you. Another trash can. Yo, I don't want that. That's really disrespectful in nature. Not cool, Falcon. Not cool. I don't care. I'm British. Right. I insist on your table, sir. I insist on nature. All right, so we're just close enough at each other. All right, someone finally picks up a weapon. Something thrown at him. All right, Nano with the life lead. 13 seconds left. Oh, the dive. Nobody home. The man said wolf like T-Hawk. All right, able to dodge there. Boom, no seconds. Nano takes the first round. Timeout. They're playing a long game.
Are you ready? Action!
Have a seat. No, you have the menu. All right, that's going to be two. Where's the third one? It's on the stairs. Nano's going to get to it first. Boy, and just like that, Nano, second Power Stone. Nice dodge. Look, you insist on these trash cans, they're not for me. Misses them again. Please, I insist you check out our specials. And Nano been doing such a good job of kind of managing positioning in order to spend more of the time in his Power Fusion mode here. So far, we have not seen a Grand Slam. J-Force been doing a good job of dodging the projectiles, and yeah. Another instance of no grapple. Object, boom, J-Force. Expected. Have a seat. Works out. He's got the sword now. It's pretty close. That's scary. All right. He's able to dive kick him in time. Good short hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and no hits. All right. The bench is going to hit, though. All right. And again, Nano. Arrow, no. Dive, no. Arrow catches him that time. 6 seconds and 5, 4, 3. This is his round. 1. Nano gonna win by timeout again. All right, so that is the first one for Nano. Good defensive position there. All right, so it is now J-Force's turn to select the stage. See what we get right now. Looked like he was kind of thinking about running London again before changing his mind. Of course, Mutsu, Ryoma stage, and the boss stages are banned. They're allowed in ranked online, but they are not allowed in tournaments. So we're going to go ahead and go to Oedo.
Are you ready? Action!
All right. Aye. Misses. All right, he's gonna get stuck in there. Yeah, and that's a little rough. You know, it could be sometimes you're running away from people, and the game allows you to kind of get stuck behind the curtain. And you're like, I'm gonna escape. Just kidding. I'm totally cooked. Boom. Ah, catches him again. J-Force with the life lead this time. All right, and he beats him to the punch when it comes to the fusion. Oh no, he's gonna get air thrown. Yep. All right, and if he keeps that up, oh no! Boom! Nice stuff. Boom. And he techs. All right, he's able to evade. Does not take 3 more hits with the stun. Dive kick, nice dive kick, nice dive kick, nice dive kick. Goes ahead and goes into the string, finishes it. J-Force with his first round on the board. All right, so maybe J-Force really just didn't like his own stage. Who knows? Strong round from J-Force. Another string. Air throw. Good time knee. The sign's gonna fall. Nobody home. All right. 1, 2. Catches him with the second, but takes the object to the face. All right, watch out. That sword is so strong, it hurts. That's going to be 2 power stones. Boom. Ha, ha, ha. Catches him that time. That's going to be all 3. All right, J-Force. Back at it. It's your boy, J-Force. Remember me? Boom, 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 boom. Match those kicks. Get some extra hits. 1, 2, 3. Not able to escape it. J-Force going to take one. It's 1-1. All right, strong set from both players here. Keeping me sweating, keeping it close, keeping it competitive. So it is going to be up to Nano to go ahead and pick the stage. All right, we're back to London. Nice decision here from Nano. You know, you won on that stage. You won pretty handily. The shove, no. The shove, no. Lets him get a little close. Object too close to dodge. Hits him again. All right, playing it far. Ah, and he jumps and gets hit with the rocket. J-Force with life lead. Strong stuff here. Nice dive. All right, catching him that time with the pipe. Call him Hagar. Oh, no, air throw. Yeah, that's what you get, boy. 1, 2. Is he going to roll? Ah, he's too high. He's not going to catch him for the air throw. Back, wow. All right. J-Force, after dropping the first 2, going ahead and taking every round here. Nice adjustments. Boom. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Good catch. Returns a favor. Has 3 power stones for J. Oh, my God. He doesn't grab the 3rd one. He's looking to go ahead and hit him with the object there. He's going to go ahead and give Nano at least 1 of the power stones. As long as you got 1, you're still in it. And just like that, Nano now with 2 power stones. Yeah, the flamethrower. This is scary. All right. Luckily, that's gets knocked back. Bomb. Boom. No. There's that lovely bench. Everybody missing. There's the flames. That's scary. Yeah. You up close there. He was able to adjust. Nano. 1. The arrows. Arrows again, spending more of the meter. Flamethrower, he's got that super armor, but he just can't catch him. All right, goes for the throw, and no. And because he's not using any of his actual power moves, able to hang out in this for a while, boom, string, because he was at a weird height. Good decision there for J-Force. Dive knee, no. Dive knee, dive kick, no. The knee wins out. 12 seconds left. Life lead, Nano. Nice catch. He's got to make something happen. 6 seconds. 5, 4, the hammer. He's going to chase him. Oh, no. Takes the knee. He's not in super mode, so that does knock him back. Nano going to hang on to that round. Time out again. I think every one of Nano's victory rounds have been timeout. As he goes to show that strong defense there from Nano. Boom. Right in his face. J-Force, ready to get it going. Chasing him down up close and personal. Molotov cocktail. Ow. He's on fire. Oh, caught him on the wake up. Gonna go ahead and spin that meter. Boom. There's 1. Ah, good escape there from Nano, right? Slam him. All right, and he falls out of it, so he does not get hit by anything else. Boom. 2 stones. 3. The pipe. Oh my God, and he just landed first. That's going to be 2 stones for Nano. fortunes have reversed. Watch out for that table. It's a table for at least 2 when you're only 1. He walks away, so he's able to counter. Good spacing there from Nano. J-Force with a life lead. This is all going to depend on how well he's able to dodge. You know, Falcon does have that double jump. He does also have that ability to kick off walls here, so he can't stay away. He's got to watch, though. You know, one of the power fusions is, of course, that air throw. Don't get caught. What's going to be? Dodges most of it. Good stuff there from J-Force. 20 seconds left. A good catch to make this happen in either direction. That's going to be 2 power stones there for J-Force. Sakoi! Watch out. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2. He's saying, do you know how to dodge this? And Nano says, yes. Yes, I do. Not from the new school, I'm from the true school. You see me playing with this Dreamcast controller? You're going to test me like that. J-Force taking 2 and loser semi, so yeah, that's 2. That is going to bring J-Force. I don't know where J-Force is getting up there. He is set to play again. This is top 4. There's no one else. So J-Force is going to face Zero Ambition. So that is going to be Falcon Wangtong in your losers finals. Thanks for keeping it locked. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to you. Thanks to everybody who came out to Combo Breaker. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Thanks to all of y'all. It's the Grand K, repping the 773, the 312, Chicago, not Chicago land, not the suburb, Chicago, city of Shy here. But we are at Combo Breaker 2025, all in together, baby. It's just me, but you know how I do. We're going to have a good time anyway. Keep it locked. We got our semis, and waiting in the grand finals is going to be Aragar. Aragar, your Evo winner for Power Stone 1, the last time that it run. But yeah, we got a strong, solid top 3. Otherwise, we are going to go ahead and run a quick ad. Be back with that match. So keep it locked here. Combo Breaker 2025. It's Grand K. Back at it again. We are in losers finals, first to 3. Power Stone, back in the year 1999 here. Capcom Fighting Collection 2. All in together. Combo Breaker 2025, going strong. We have Zero Ambition, your TO, strong player here, versus J-Force. J-Force running the Falcon. And we have Zero Ambition going to be running the Wongtong here, the strong speed. And so it is going to be quite the shift. I know previously J-Force just played against Luda, grappler, kind of slower character. So a big shift here in terms of what he's facing, obstacles. Shout outs to our top 4, shout outs to Nano, shout outs to everybody supporting this game, repping this game, getting better at this game. All right, we're going to go ahead and start Makhdad. So this is going to be first to 3. First to 3.
1. Are you ready? Action!
Good dodge, good dodge. Going to go ahead and clash with the objects. Dive kick, no. All right, Dominant out gets hit. Some fancy movement on both sides here. All right, Lucky. All right, time to play some Donkey Kong. Watch for this hammer. He said, I don't like Donkey Kong. He said, I don't care. You're going to play Donkey Kong. All right. These fake Gokus here. Watch out. All right, not able to hit him with any of those attacks. Nice jump. All right, goes for the grab and no air throw this time. J-Force. Boom, 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 boom. How do you punch somebody wearing armor in the stomach and they're like, ow? What kind of armor is this, man? Falcon, get it together. Nice throw. All right, he's going to take that straight to the body. Flamethrower again. Your ambition with the 2 objects. All right. That gets knocked out of him. Bomb. No. Nice stop. Catches him on the ground. All right, the shove, nobody home. The throw, that is the full stage, yeah. And of course, Falcon gonna have a slightly faster throwing speed than Wongtong there, so that is gonna be a factor. The more pixie-like characters, the very fast-moving characters have slower throw speed. All right, we're just tossing this object back and forth. Here, check this out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Here, you check it out. Gets hit with it finally. All 3 stones there. J-Force. Nice back throw there. Zero ambition, saying I'm the vet. I'm seasoned here. Chooses not to grab the rocket launcher. I think that was a smart choice. The pipe, no. You ain't him. By him, I mean Hagar. Not able to connect. Grabs the sword. Why use a pipe when you can use a sword? I guess if you're doing plumbing, you wouldn't want a sword. Not useful. Air throw? Yes. All right, J-Force with the life late here. Zero ambition, not out of it. This object. Boom. Takes it again. That's 2 stones. J-Force with the life lead here, but it's getting pretty close. Zero ambition being able to whittle him down. Some nice air grabs. It's going to land on the other side. The power stone. Oh my god. And here it goes. Zero ambition with the life lead. Catches him with all 3. Catches him with none of the 3. And he spins it. Does not utilize either of the power fusions. He was a little far there. Didn't feel confident in it. J-Force with the sword. Oh my god. He can come back. He's going to take this object. No. Able to jump in time. He's going to jump. Gets the throw. Zero ambition is on it. That is going to be 1 for 0. That does mean that J-Force gets to pick the stage. We're going to go ahead and go to Oedo. So we go to another stage with steel beams in the middle. Nothing's on fire, though, so I guess it's slightly less dangerous. What's more dangerous, a place with 2 fires or the surface? I don't know. It depends on how high you're flying. Everybody jumping all over the place right now. Hey, look at me. I'm so good at the monkey bars. Yeah, he's a little close there. That was dangerous. Going to go ahead and pick up the pipe. Boom, caught him again. That's going to be all the power stones. He's going to go ahead and go into fusion. And he's jumping towards him. Yeah, gets hit by all 3 of those. Gets hit by a couple. There goes. Lend me your energy. Genkidama. No. All right, he's got the armor. J-Force. Some ground to make up here. Zero ambition with the blue health. He is going to be able to go ahead and recover some of that. What a back throw. Whoa. The missiles. Catches him, but he's still in it. Goes for the throw. Able to go ahead and recover in time. 1, 2. Zero ambition with the life lead, but only slightly. Got to watch out for these objects here. Again, they are going to be coming faster when Falcon is throwing them. He's going to shoot him. 2, 3, 4. Catches him on the last one. All right, trading objects here. Nice catch there from Zero Ambition. Gets thrown for his trouble, though. I always felt like that was a weird object to be able to pick up, that thing in the corner. It's so big, and everybody's able to pick it up, including like Ayame. I'm like, that's crazy. Anyway, flamethrower. J-Force are full, yeah. Catch him with that DP. Here's the pipe, this is scary. Great air throw from Zero Ambition. Yeah, it's gonna kill. That's 1 for J-Force. Losers final. This is person 3. That means Zero Ambition is going to be able to select this stage. Luxu not an option. That is banned. We're going to go ahead and go to Manchester. If you say Manchester, I say no. This is Manchester, no Manchester. Boom. Able to go ahead and dive kick in the time. Hey. Slow throw. Nothing doing. And Zero Ambition putting in work with these air throws there. Able to go ahead and throw those early, read the jumps, go ahead and rack up that damage. Like these stones. All three. Another power stone. All right. Another power stone scramble. 2 for J-Force. 3 for J-Force. All right, he's going to shoot those out, and he was pretty close, and he's able to escape them. Flamethrower versus Presence. Flamethrower wins to no one's surprise. Has done that time, Zero Ambition, first round.
Are you ready?
Manchester known for being a little bit cramped here, so you know it's kind of a nowhere to run, nowhere to hide stage. All right, they switch position, goes ahead, throws him. Gets a stone, 2, 3. Nice throw, gonna go ahead and whittle down some of that power meter. Nice stomp, nobody home. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. All right, the first rocket connects. Air throw these air throws. That's his trademark right now. He needs to get a patent on them air throws. Nice catch. Nice dodge. Good back and forth. 3 stones there for J-Force. All right, this is his to win or lose, and he has the sword. There's a dive. Big damage. There's a dive again. Boom. 1, 3. All right, not able to dodge it forever. It's too close. All right, 1 round, 1 win apiece in this first to 3 to get back into grand finals. Nice catch, nice catch, nice catch, nice catch. He said, I'm done playing catch with you, son. Mr. 1, Mr. 2. Ah, nobody home. Good read. 2, 3. All right, that's an air throw. No! All right, he's got the pipe. He does not have pipe armor, though. Still, this is very deadly. Nope, nope, nope. Hey. Spit it out. Zero Ambition. Yeah. That was smart. J-Force able to go ahead and escape in time. Very quick. Very agile. The sword, no. The sword, no. There he goes again. Move string. All right, that's 2. Is it going to be 3? All right, press that kick button. Yeah. And again, Zero Ambition able to escape in time. Rockets? No. Another string. All right. More fusion, more fun. All right, gun 1. No, 2, 3, 4. Air throw. Yeah. Zero Ambition. That's 2. 1 step closer to the run back in grand finals with Argar. This does mean that J-Force gets to pick the stage. We are back to Oedo. So, hey, he's like, hey, the stage worked for me. Yeah, I do the same thing. I know at least the possibilities here. We're going back to Oedo. I love Japan. Falcon, 1999 or 2025, depending on how you call it. All right, we are monkey barring it up here. Knocking down everything. My mom would have kicked him out for knocking down all that furniture. Said he ain't got no home training. Dive kicks right into a rocket. Hey, there's 1. All right, J-Force. Back at it again. It's your boy, Mr. Armor himself. Rockets. Catches him with some. Boom, boom. Take the string. Recover some of that blue health. Dive. Watch out. All right, J-Force with 2. But of course, if he gets hit with this pipe, that will knock both of them out. All right, J-Force, 3rd stone. J-Force, 3rd stone. There he goes. Rocket 1, 2, 3. And he's pretty close. This could happen, but it didn't. All right, so Zero Ambition escapes all 4. There goes 1. Ah, take the sword to the face. Take this sword to the face. It's the same sword. Psych, that's the wrong number. All right, and he tries to string, gets the air throw there. He still is going to be able to go ahead and utilize that. Fusion, J-Force with a very solid round. 5 seconds left. He said you can't escape this. All right, trading objects and no. Takes a dive kick. Does not work out for J-Force. 1, 2. Right, Midnight Special is a little close. That's a little risky to grab there. They're just going to go ahead and trade these objects. Shoot some point blank. Where I come from, you go to jail for that. But in the world of Power Stone, it's just another day. Crime happens all the time. Seriously. Hanging out, waiting for the sword here. That bomb's going to blow. Dive, nobody home. Dive, nobody home. Goes ahead, drops the sword. That shove isn't going to work. It's just going to drop. Flamethrower. And yeah, a little bit of a tricky situation. Either that dive kick or jumping off the wall necessary there. Yeah, lands a little too far. J-Force going to go ahead and grab all the Power Stones. 1, 2 rockets. 2 rockets. Right, not able to catch him so far. Shooting out a lot of those rockets. Nothing doing. Boom, rocket. All right. 6 shooter. The 6 stands for he can't aim. Air throw. Jumps. And J-Force out of the way again. Goes for the KDP. And it's not happened. Air throw. Ah! Misjudged the spacing. Got him the 2nd time. No good stuff there. Zero Ambition. All right, that's going to be Zero Ambition with a couple stones. Time up, though. J-Force with quite a life lead. That is going to put him up 2-2. Down to the wire here. Power Stone. Losers finals. So we are going to have a stage change. Stage choice will be Zero Ambition's pick for the final match to get in the grand finals.
Are you ready?
Either way, strong play from both of them, you know. Somebody's going to be 2nd, somebody's going to be 3rd, but either way, your top 3 here. All in together, Power Stone. Here he goes. Zero Ambition. Drank too much of the blue stuff. No more Kool-Aid for that guy. All right. Spear Bomb, Genki Dama. Big Dragon Ball. Hasn't really been able to hit with that so far. He did try the other Power Force, wasn't able to connect with that either. Yeah. J-Force is just too tricky. All right, here's the gun. Puts it down. That's right, stop the violence. Put down the gun, pick up a chair. I don't know, I guess that's better. Good roll, air throw. Catches him the 2nd time. Dive kick, he's gonna grab the hammer. Hey, he's gonna fuse again, J-Force. A lot of health to make up there. Okay, he's above him. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. Smash. Take the string. He was a little bit off the ground, kind of hard to throw. Right, trading objects. We're gonna run out soon. There's a sword. Dive, nobody home. Dive gets hit with the ceiling fan. Zero Ambition. All right. This round's match point to go ahead and move on. Get the run back against Argar in grand finals. Ah! He hit him with the slow-moving cocktail. 3. And yeah, it's not going to hit. Not on this stage. Nope. Good use of the terrain to go ahead and kind of create a barrier. J-Force, here goes the Spear Bomb. Doesn't connect again. Goes for the string. That jabs him out of it. Right, Zero Ambition still with the life lead. Nice dive kick. Zero Ambition got the sword. This is scary. This is dangerous. 2 stones. All right, just kidding. 1 stone. He's trying to turn me into a liar. All right, the shove catches him from above. Zero Ambition, about 1 more bar. Then J-Force, the throw, make it 2. He said, I am strong. 3, catches him on the ground. Zero Ambition gonna go ahead, get that run back that he wants. We'll be facing Argar in grand finals. Argar, of course, will be in the winner's side. Zero Ambition gonna be in loser's side. Pretty strong set from Argar earlier, so Zero Ambition gonna have to go ahead and lock in if he wants to go ahead and reset here. But hey, anything can happen. It's Power Stone. It's the wacky game. They got guns. They got pipes. Both of those objects are very dangerous. They got flower pots. Those are dangerous too. Teddy bears, just as dangerous. It's crazy, but you know, welcome to the world of Power Stone. Anyway, yeah, we are about to go ahead and get into grand finals. Looks like Argar wants P1, so they're going to side switch here. Argar, of course, repping Florida. Have the University of Florida hat. I know both of these players are going to be at the upcoming events for Power Stone CEO. So there'll be plenty more Power Stone to go. If you're seeing this and you're liking Power Stone, go ahead and check them out. If you kind of look up the Power Stone world, I want to say there's a Discord. Plenty of people playing this game, including these 2 are in that Discord. You can go ahead and get some tips, level up, and just make it happen. It looks like Argar wants some sound, so he's going to go ahead and give him the headphones. He was wearing his headphones on his side. But yeah, they're going to go ahead, get totally locked in, 100% focused. But yeah, plenty of Power Stone action. Otherwise, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 did just come out. So you can go ahead and get plenty of online action, ranked, casual matches, and otherwise there. That did just release a couple weeks ago, Friday. So yeah, this game has been out for a little over 2 weeks as far as the new iteration. You could always go ahead and fire up that Dreamcast, fire up that PS collection. This game came out on PSP, if I'm not mistaken. There was a Power Stone collection, so you got a few ways to go ahead and play it. But yeah, Power Stone, 99 till infinity. Here we are, 2025, playing this game. I definitely, if you asked me in the year 1999, would there be broadcast tournaments of Power Stone? I think I would have been like, why? That's crazy. They're broadcasting video games? That's mad weird. But hey, here we are. Anyway, it's a Grand K. I am repping you solo on the comms here. Thanks for hanging out with me. And shout outs to the stream runners here. Working hard, doing everything that they can. Keeping it locked here for the action. Argar needs to go ahead and set his controls. So we're going ahead and doing a quick button check. Oh yeah. This is going to be otherwise your grand finals, all in together Power Stone 2025. This is just a button check here. This stage is legal. Mutsu is not legal. We are not able to go to Riona stage, so you're not going to see any snow. You're not going to see any climbing on top of roofs. Roofs, depending on where you are. Rooftops. Let's just say rooftops, because no one says rooftop. I don't think they do that. Anyway, we're not going to do soon. Looks like everything may kind of be set up the way that they want it here, but I think they're going to go ahead and check the other button for the other power fusion just to be 100% sure. Boom. All right, we are ready to go. We have been given the OK signal, so we're going to go ahead and go to the actual game. Maybe we won't. We're going to go ahead and test the other power fusion button. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? So this is Grand Finals. Zero Ambition is in losers, Argar is in winners. This is going to be first to 3. If Zero Ambition resets, we will have another first to 3. Otherwise, if Argar can hold it, it is going to be a very short time, and we will be done. Change character, and then we're going to go ahead and run it. Here we got Wongtong and Wongtong and Falcon, yes. All right, looking for the stage pick. Mutsu, they are looking at Mutsu, but that's not allowed. Oedo. I think they're deciding the rules of who gets to pick here. Maybe since one person is in losers. I think Zero Ambition was able to go ahead and pick. Going to Oedo. Grand Finals, Power Stone, 2025, all in together combo breaker. Thanks for tuning in. Action packed, as trade items, trade shoves. Nobody hitting anyone yet. 4 seconds on the bomb. We're just gonna go ahead and abandon the bomb. That poor bomb lost to the system. Another orphan, another statistic. Rocket launcher is a little too close, not gonna pick it up. Says, why thank you? Don't mind if I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing doing. There's a sword. You've seen Zero Ambition is dangerous with that sword. A good read there for Argar. Gonna go ahead and go into his fusion. Got the flamethrower. And he's got the hyper armor. He's gotta be careful. Grab tech, grab tech, grab tech, grab tech, grab tech. DP him, lands there. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that catches. Air throw. Doesn't get him either time. Nice text there from Argar. Boom. All right, Argar. Fusion again. Nice rocket. Another one, another one, another one. All right, he's still got some meter to play with here. A gun, 2. Big damage. Zero Ambition can only take 1 more hit. Got to watch out for the power fusion that's still on the table. Tries to grab him to put a stop to the power fusion. Tries to grab him to put a stop to the power fusion. Able to go ahead and tech, hit him with the string, but still 1 more hit. Jumps off, dive kick, boom, just like that. 1 round Argar.
Are you ready? Action!
The shove, nobody home. Big box. Thanks. All right. Straw bucket, I guess. I don't quite know what to call this object, man. Hey, chat, what is that? What would you call that? Oh, what do you think goes in there? Is it clothes? Is it towels? Is it clowns? Flamethrower, flamethrowers. Maybe it's flamethrowers. Maybe it's weapons. I don't know, man. Catches him with a rocket. All right. Zero Ambition. Powered up for the first time. Catches him with the first one. And if he grabs that sword, this thing's going to get much worse. He's not going to grab the weapon. He's going to get air thrown instead. Boom. Smash him. Smashed him. Smashed him. All right. Argar back at with a vengeance. Rocket, rocket, rocket. Rocket launch. Rocket punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Catches him with the 5th. There's 1. Rocket, rocket. All right. 12 seconds left. Argar with the life lead. Playing it lame here. Zero Ambition with 2 power stones, 4 seconds. He's got to make something happen. 1 second, that's going to be Argar's. First to put something on the board here. And this is Grand Final. Zero Ambition looking to reset. If Argar gets a 3, it's over. So I wonder if we're going to get a stage change. The characters are probably going to be locked the entire time here. Oedo again. It looks, no, we're going to go ahead and change. All right, Manches. 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 Wait, you can't talk about that until after 10 p.m. All right. Shove. Yep. The throw, the catch, the dive kick, knocks him out of the sky. Probably went for the air throw if they were both in the air, so the jab is going to go ahead and knock him down. Dive kicking it. Take off your shoes, relax your feet, just kick it. Power Stone knocked out of him. Caught him with the 2nd and 3rd. Got to spin some to get some. All right. Ah, no, and he wasn't even on the ground. That was not going to catch. The throw. All right, goes ahead and dodges. There he goes. Zero Ambition. Keeping big air throw in business. He is their #1 shareholder. What you gonna do? I'm up here. You can't catch me. He caught him. Lie detector determined that that was a lie. Zero Ambition with a life lead. Back throw. Watch out. Ah, yeah, this is a rough scenario. Okay. Great. Smashed. All right, Zero Ambition with round the board. The shove. It's not very nice. The throw from halfway across the screen, not going to connect. Dive kick, keeping it low. What a low air throw from Argar. Another one. Boom. He said, this time I'll throw a rocket, buddy. Rocket. Making a jump. Falcon to make you jump. Diving with the sword. Not able to catch him. Catches him that time. Big damage. Catches him again. Big damage. And that, yeah, is a little bit of a hard scenario. Zero Ambition would have been forced to go ahead and read that, be above him, get that throw or something, or just really evade. Of course, match has a pretty cramped stage. Much easier said than done, as Argar goes ahead and closes out that round. I prefer the Molotov cocktail to throwing furniture. Escape out of the way. The rocket, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing to it. Hey, nice air throw. Hey, nice air throw. All right, returns the favor. Zero Ambition with the life lead. Smash! All right, he escapes it. Let's get that Power Stone. So that's going to be 2 for Argar. Nice dive kick. That's going to be 3. All right, looking to put it close to this. Fire. Flamethrower. He's a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Okay, there's 1. Got caught lacking. Where's your hammer, boy? Keep that thing on the giant mallet. That's 2 for Argar in this first of 3 grand finals. Going ahead, rejuvenating, cracking the joints. Been doing a lot of gaming, both of them. They're here in grand finals. Been playing it all day. He's also been TOing, so shout out to Zero Ambition with the TOing as well as the promotion of the events and generally, as well as making it to grand finals here. We're going to go ahead and go to Tongan. All right, this is do or die for Zero Ambition. He would need to win the next 3. He is, of course, character locked, but we have not seen either of these players play a different character, so I don't think that's a huge problem. Hey, there he goes. 2 Power Stones for Argar. Strong start to the round. Nice life lead. About to full bar up. Flamethrower. What a well-placed dive kick, and the air throw catches him on the way down. I studied you and I know who you are. I know you. Nice jump. Even though he is heavy with the flamethrower, he's quick on his feet. Table's ready. Rockets. Throws Molotov, nobody home. He does have the 6 shooter. Boom. Smash. All right, the fusion don't get hit. He got hit. He should have not got hit. That's crazy. All right, Argar match point, tournament point to close out Power Stone events here at Combo Breaker, all in the 2025 community. 1, 2. Man's about to throw the whole room. 3. Turns a favor before getting hit with an entire small table. All right. Hits him with one of his own. 2 stones here, Zero Ambition. He's got to win them all here ongoing. Otherwise, it will be an exit. All right. Watch out. You know, I don't want to use that phrase. Never mind. This pipe is... I feel like everything you say that includes the word pipe is innuendo, so I just say, you know, it was a very dangerous situation. All right. Jumps off the wall. 1 stone, 2 stones. 3 stone. All right. Pretty close in health here. I think if anyone goes ahead and gets all 3 stones, that is going to end our round here. Nice string there from our Zero Ambition. Argar with the blue health recover. They are pretty close. Nice catches there, up close. Such great reactions from both players. Jump kicking it. Zero Ambition with the life lead. 2 stones for Argar. Dangerous situation. You do not want to get hit with the sword. Great air throw there from Zero Ambition. Staying alive. Kick to the face. I don't care about no stupid table. Zero Ambition putting a round on the board. And again, do or die. If Argar takes this, he will be ending the tournament. Zero Ambition needs to win all of these to stay in it to reset. Table. Good read. Boom. 3. Rockets. No, this ain't Houston. Chicago. Right. Flamethrower. The stomp. All right. Table. No. Boom. Boom. Right. The stomp. Zero Ambition with the life lead here. Zero Ambition with 2 stones. Very much still in this. Good catch. Up close. Not afraid to stare death in the face. Unfortunately, death is not afraid to stare him in the face. All right. Power. Table. Able to dodge. He's got a weapon. The sword. Big damage. He's going to go ahead and make use of it again. Next hit will end this tournament. Do or die. Scary scenario, Zero Ambition. The In Flames catch him from the DP, and that is our tournament. Your champion here at Combo Breaker for Power Stone is going to be Argar. And there they go, hug it out. Great competition there. Good sportsmanship. Zero Ambition going to go ahead and take 2nd. J4 is going to take 3rd. Nano going to take 4th. And that is going to be a wrap for Power Stone here at Combo Breaker 2025, all in together community tournaments. I'm Zagran K. Thank you for tuning in. That is going to be it for that tournament, but we got plenty more gaming action coming to you today, tomorrow, immediately after this. So keep it locked on the stream. And thank you for tuning in to Combo Breaker 2025. Peace out.